We don't need the
We
junk
need the
mail.
oh, you got it, okay.
We got the junk mail. We'll throw the junk mail out. There we go. Okay.
There's not much mail and no boxes today.
Auto finance, that's Janine.
Hi, buddy.
And this is something else. Uh-oh, that's not right. This one. He's the one.
I saw no boxes today. I'm sorry to say.
Well, you're just a total failure.
I'm a loser.
That's
you can
just
call me the loser today.
not what he's looking for. Okay. I need Gene Mudge written. I got a pen here.
That chicken bricks or a donation?
Chicken brick.
Okay.
Yeah. One chicken brick.
Do you know where Gene is from?
Oh, you would have to ask now.
I'm sorry.
How-
That's
where'd I-
okay.
where- Oh, I put it, well, no, it'd be on a check here. Get out of here. Vero Beach,
From Florida.
Florida. Okay. Factory warranty.
What's up, Ginger?
Oh, that's Janine.
You want me to put it in Janine's pile?
Yeah, we will.
Okay.
Oh, well, I think they're just trying to sell her something. I thought it was a recall. All right. We had this just the other day. I thought we had this the other day. They told us we owed another $500 or something. Business automobile policy. Let's see who we got. Covered auto, 7, 8, and 9. Personal injury is only on 7. What is vehicle number 7? The RAV4. So we have we have 2 RAV4s. Everything's covered 7, 8, 9, with the exception of personal injury protection is only on 7. Uninsured motorists, compulsory is up to 20,000, and we don't have that. Comprehensive and collision. Three, 1, 3, 4. Huh, well, I certainly do have some kind of questions on that. Well, let's put it this way, I don't understand it, so what the hell with it? To hell with it.
So we'll pretend like we didn't see it, right?
Right, the hell with
For
it.
right now.
Nope. I don't understand why one of the RAV4s has more coverage than the other one. Doesn't seem to.
Do you have 2 RAV4s? I thought you had just one.
There's an orange one, there's a white one.
Oh, the white one, right, I'm sorry, of course. Of course.
Yeah, but I don't know which one they have the coverage on. But we're not gonna worry about it, right? Kimberly Talbot, she hasn't lived here in 12 years. And here's one, Blue Cross Blue Shield. I will open it only because somewhere along the line I got a message that something was not covered because this hadn't covered it, or I hadn't paid the bill or something, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. I thought the bill got paid automatically, but, oh,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
here's what they sent out. Here, have that.
Oh, translation resources.
But there's none in English. The first one is not even there. I went through this yesterday.
You can have it in Cambodian
I know, but I can't have it in English.
or Tagalog, Japanese, German, Persian, Chinese, Haitian, Vietnamese, Russian, Portuguese.
The amount charged that is used to calculate payment of medics benefit. So why didn't they pay it? Always very confusing. $195. Medicare allowed 49, and I'm supposed to pay 49. Why was it not covered? See, here we go. According to our records, you are not enrolled with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Massachusetts under identification number submitted on the claims.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I knew there was something about. The provider may have submitted the claims with a 3-character prefix other than the one reflected in our records. And this, but that.
That's a call to the doctor's office then, right?
Yeah. Okay, so that's gotta be done somehow. I don't know quite how I'm gonna do with that one. But Judy can do it. She's good at that stuff.
Judy's awesome, period.
Judy's damn good.
She sure is.
I hope she never breaks a leg.
Oh, no.
Because I sit in the car and say, why don't you do that? And then she runs and does it.
Oh, she's
Hysterical.
She's fantastic.
Sometimes she gets talking to somebody in there and it's about an hour and a half before she comes back out again. She is funny.
She's very personable. She's very down to earth. She's
Yep.
great.
She's a riot. Well, you know, I get into these places where you have a lot of Alzheimer patients.
Yeah.
And that's conversation going right well with them.
Yeah.
And she's so intense, and she just talks and talks and talks. And I'll end up saying to somebody, you know, I wind her up before we come in here. And they laugh, because it is so true. And she just keeps right on. I could leave her there for 3 hours. She'd still be standing there talking to some woman about how fast bats fly.
Oh, that's
You
so
know?
funny.
It really is.
So you must hear some really funny conversations
Yeah, well, yes.
with Judy. That's funny. Oh, thanks.
Well, I don't know what this is all about here. Factor, let's get going. What am I going to get going on?
I don't know.
Look at that. It's up to $200 off. Wow.
Oh, is it a meal plan kind of thing?
I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Fuel your day with satisfying meals that don't sacrifice the taste. Ready to eat in just 2 minutes. I don't think so. Take your pick from 34 weekly meals. I don't think so.
sometimes they look so pretty in the pictures and then they're disappointing when they show up.
Yep.
There's no packages and
No packages.
very little mail. So you must have had a ton of mail yesterday, or you'll have a ton of mail tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just put this up.
Yeah, it wouldn't be able to work backwards, could it?
I don't think so.
They couldn't be withholding tomorrow's mail.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
No? I don't know. I'm not gonna figure it out. I don't know. That's very weird.
You have 2 sets of glasses on. You were
know.
saying that you couldn't find them.
Well, I don't. I think I probably ought to leave one pair here. Why don't I leave one pair here just for when I forget them, I do something else. Ah.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so Crafter said the BP litter 10 years ago at dinner. Note Lola's brown color.
Yeah.
I've never seen a brown Dane.
I got talking about this because we were talking about genetics
Uh-huh.
and how something like that will just come out of the clear blue sky and you really don't know where it came from. Now, had I taken that dog and bred it to one of her brothers or sisters, where hopefully they might be carrying that brown without being able to see it, you know what I mean?
Right.
Then we might have ended up being able to develop brown puppies.
Huh.
That's how blue puppies got going.
Oh.
I mean, I have no other dog like that in my whole history.
Was this puppy brown at birth?
Yeah, it was off. It was off
Always-
color.
always.
It was really sort of an army green, gray. You know,
Oh.
it was a weird duck. It was a weird one.
That's
It was a
funny.
weird one. But if we had tried to, we could have tried to develop that color by breeding it to its brothers and sisters and trying to get the color going straight.
Okay, and Anja says, Birdie, is it dinner time yet? Let me see. Where are we going? Okay, Sam K, sound is on. Sam, thank you. Okay, and Crafter said, my home internet dropped just before she turned the sound on. It takes usually a few minutes to come back online. And there's Tracy.
Is she down there now?
Tracy's down there now,
Oh
yeah.
my word, what's today?
Today's Tuesday. She must come in to help.
Good, okay.
And BJ Moose, Carlene and Jami, love your coordinated outfits today. Oh, we're both wearing purplish, pinkish purplish.
Okay,
Okay.
whatever works.
And Anja wants to know, how was your day? What did you do today?
It was a funny, funny day. It was a funny day.
The dogs are a little. Were they out today?
Yeah, I went over with Janine to feed at Meredith, and when she feeds, I let them run.
Right.
It's 188 acres.
Wow.
It's huge.
Wow.
It's huge, and you get way back in there, and there's no other dogs, which is what I always worry about, because basically mine are a pack. And I wouldn't want to get tangled up with somebody else's dog. But anyway,
Right.
they ran and ran and ran. They run over the hills, and it's beautiful with his stone walls that he's got going. Interesting things. I can now just toot the horn just ever so, toot, and they will spin around and come back.
Seriously?
Yes.
Wow.
It's fascinating.
Well, you can tell that they've been out running because everyone's a little laid back today.
Laid back. We're laid back.
Little laid back.
He also came home and ate my lunch. I'm
Oh.
not happy with.
Uh-oh. What did they have for lunch?
They had my turkey sandwich.
Oh, my.
Actually, I cut off the part that he ate, and I ate the rest.
Well, for my day, I got very exciting news today that it's 41 days until spring.
Oh, great!
Someone told me that, and I'm like, oh, that's fantastic news.
Yay! Are you a good boy?
That's fantastic
Are
news.
you a good boy? Oh, he likes to have his ears scratched and rubbed it and rubbed it and rubbed it.
And he's saying, look for more, look for more, look for more. When I first came in, before I fed them, you know, everyone's getting their rubs and attention and love. And every time I stopped, you know, he wanted me to rub back here. He stopped and whipped his head right around like, okay, you're not done yet. Okay, let me see.
He took, we had one of those night lights with the tiny little bulbs.
Mhm.
Judy, being efficient, she bought a little pack of 2 extra bulbs. And I knew I was in trouble to leave it where it was, so I put it in the window in my room.
Okay.
And I came back and it was in his bed.
Oh.
He could have swallowed those. But
Yeah.
at any rate, I got it away. I picked it up
No.
and I put it way back in the corner on my bed. He must have come in and 20 times was looking for that.
Same
In
place?
that same place that I'd picked it up.
Yeah.
He came back and he'd sniff it and he'd look around and look around. And he'd finally walk out, then he'd come back and look at it. And he went on and on and on. It was really,
He's a smart boy. He is a smart boy, that man. Okay, let me see. What are you guys barking at? There's nothing.
somebody's doing something.
Oh, could be. Yeah, she puts up the token. Yeah, I guess I have to make a comment, huh? Okay, let me see. Okay.
There's that dog again.
Oh my gosh. Crafter, look at that. Thank you for putting up that picture. And her name was Lola.
It could be.
Yeah. It says Lola and her siblings at 4 months old. Oh my gosh. Go. Oh. Okay, Pico. Hi, Carlene and Jami. Jami, it's always good to see you. Thank you, Pico. Carlene, what magazine did you deliver in your Volkswagen Bug?
It was the Want Advertiser magazine. It was,
Oh, I remember that.
remember it?
Yeah.
The same size as TV Guide.
Yeah.
Well, a little package. That's how it started out. Yeah, I worked for them 30 years.
Yeah.
That's what built the arena.
Wow.
Selling magazines at 4 cents a copy.
Oh my good Lord. How
Yeah,
many
I
magazines?
sold a
Did you
lot.
do the math? How many?
I started out delivering. I started out driving down to Concord to buy one because they weren't for sale up where I lived in Linfield. And so finally I got to making suggestions about how they run their business, you know me. So, they called me up one day, "Look, why don't you work for us?" I said, fine. So I started delivering. And very shortly I had more stores than I could handle. So I said to them, well look, I'll guarantee you that I'll get them out. Let me hire people to do it, and I'll take at that point 2 cents a copy for everything that they sell. Okay? And I ended up with 16 delivery people.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it got to be big. And because I had all that stuff coming in that I had to process all the time, I bought a Radio Shack computer that put out a tape that big, like a big adding machine.
Oh my gosh.
And I made a little program to process all this paperwork that I had. And then I went to IBM. I had programming in my history. So I went and bought an IBM. And I programmed it. You know, turned it on, it was black.
Oh wow.
And you typed everything you wanted,
Wow.
and it was wonderful. I loved it. And I started processing all my stuff with these 16 people. Well, those people down there in Concord had the rest of the organization. They had another 16 or so people down there delivering for them. And they were so screwed up in their paperwork. So finally I said, look, why don't I just process it for you? It took me 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And I got 2 cents from everything they sold,
Well,
which
that's
that worked out okay.
well done.
I'm still working for 2 cents. And somewhere along the line, I had to go down there to meet with the president. And the guy who was managing the other 16 people, his accounting was all screwed up. And his billing of the charge accounts was absolutely rotten. So we had to have a meeting with the president. So I got prepared one piece of paper with everything I needed to know of my 16 people. He came in with IBM with the holes in it, you know. And
Oh, wow.
It was that thick.
Oh my gosh.
I took one look at it, and I said, I can tell you this is wrong. I can't tell you why, but this whole thing of his is not correct. What? But I've got blue jeans on, holes in them, you know. He's got
And he's in a suit.
polished pants, and blue suit, the whole 9 yards. I said, it's wrong. And they just, why? You say, how could you say? Because the magazine wholesaled for 86 cents, and his total was an odd number.
Oh.
Couldn't possibly be correct.
Right.
And so I fixed that, and at the same time I noticed that the billing was crazy. They couldn't figure it out because it went January, October, November, December, February.
Okay, yeah.
That's because he had told his machine, that it was letters that they were dealing with. When you had January was 1,
Yeah.
the next one was 1 0, 1
1,
1 2, and then 2.
Wow.
Like it was
Right.
sorting out letters. And I saw that, and he didn't realize that. So I thought, I can fix the billing, you know. So I came back and I fixed the one little thing, changed it from alphabetic to numeric. They thought I was a genius. They thought, woohoo! They were so excited. And they did make the comment that they had no idea I had a college education.
Oh my gosh.
How well hidden was that?
Oh my goodness. Oh my
It was
goodness.
funny.
Now, how often did the one ad come out? Was that weekly?
When I started, it was every 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And then it was every week.
Yeah.
And I started out, my first delivery was one box in the back of a Volkswagen that delivered it to me.
Yeah.
And when I finished, that bottom part of that laundry building, the back part of it was filled.
Oh my
It was a
gosh.
tractor trailer came in.
Oh my
I
gosh.
mean,
Wow.
I just about doubled their
Oh, I guess you
whatever.
did.
And I got to predicting future sales, which saved them a hell of a lot of money. Because I just took last year's, and when you come along, and July 4th it goes down like this, it goes
Of
back
course,
up,
right.
because nobody buys it.
Right.
So I predicted that, and I didn't even print them. Why print them, right? That concept, it was so easy for me to do on the computer. That saved them thousands.
Well, it's a sales trend.
Yeah.
Right. You're just following a basic sales trend.
But we lived on magazines. We burned them in the house. I didn't have wood. We had magazines. We burned magazines.
Oh my
Put a
gosh.
box in the fireplace and light the corner.
Right.
It was just wonderful.
Right.
We heated the house with them. The coins, I processed all the dollar bills and things, but I ended up with so many coins
Oh really?
that, oh yeah. A cup of coins, if you don't sort it, is about $20.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sort of dump it in the pot, you know. Well, the kids would come along, they'd steal out all the quarters. You know.
Leave the pennies.
Steal the pennies. Well, pennies are $60 a gallon. And I ended up with a 5-gallon jug of pennies.
Oh my gosh.
That was a big deal.
And how did you lift it?
Very careful. It was
I
it was
bet.
a two-wheeler. And I eventually ended up giving it away to a Christmas party I went to at George Myers. Somebody won it. I said, here you go. You know, how about it?
Gotta tell you, that would so be my luck.
Well, they were supposed to guess how many. They didn't know the $60 deal. They were supposed to guess how much money was in there, and somebody got pretty close with.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that funny?
It was funny.
That's funny.
We ended up at dinner one night at the Continental, which was very
A very
good.
nice restaurant.
Very nice. We paid the bill $90 in dimes.
You did not.
In dimes.
Oh my God. They're still talking about you, I'm
Oh,
sure.
They were. They knew me well. They gave us a great big tray. And we,
Oh no. Oh my gosh.
we
Wow.
lived with coins. We lived with coins. That was my thing.
I'd be willing to bet that bill is still hung up in someone's office or their back room saying, you'll never believe this one. That's funny.
I have around here something on that stuff framed, which is the counting of the pennies. And if you start there, you can go. It's like a whole year's worth of
Wow.
counting pennies.
Oh my.
It was a very loose crowd. They leave there.
Certainly
They leave
entertaining.
A bag of money, great, brown paper bag.
Yeah.
They leave it somewhere, and then they call me where it was.
So funny.
Most of the time, they put it in like the feed bin because they knew I was there at 5 o'clock to feed.
Right.
But they leave it somewhere, and then they call me and said,
Oh, that's funny.
thousands and thousands of dollars.
Wow.
And I put it in another bag and take it to the tank.
And that all grew up to be the arena.
Oh, yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, I didn't work that hard. What I did do was I went out when nobody else would.
Yeah.
If it was a blizzard, I was out in my little Volkswagen. I was out there. Yeah,
Is what it is.
Yeah. I just go. You do know about the blizzard.
Big.
It was a blizzard, and I pink one at the bottom.
Yeah.
At the top. But the place was full of kids. I'm standing there with my slip, waiting for the guy to pay me. So finally, I get up to the cash register and I hand it to him. I said, "Gee, you're awfully nice to these kids. Why shouldn't I be? Maybe half of them are mine.
Oh, Jesus.
Why shouldn't I be? Maybe half of them are mine."
That's funny.
It was an apartment complex. I don't know.
And did you ask for an explanation, or
No,
you just
no,
let
I
that
let
one
that
go, right?
I got out of there.
That's funny.
Another story from Lowell, the other one I like to tell on Lowell. May have been the same day. Down in Lowell, in the center of town, where they came in to buy their newspaper and cigarettes for the night. There was a long line. Again, I'm standing there with my piece of paper. And the guy at the cash register is obviously challenged.
Okay.
And the cash register is hanging open.
Oh boy.
And people are sticking in and picking and picking and picking. And a guy started to walk out, and the guy behind me went and grabbed him by the neck and put his head down on the floor, put his foot on his head. He said, "In this store, you take the right change."
Good for him.
Good for him.
Good for him.
I took the right change out.
Yeah, I bet you did.
I was very careful.
That's funny. Pico says, Carlene, I miss you singing with the dogs in the morning.
I used to do that, yep.
Oh, and look, here's Lola.
Yep.
Huh. Okay, and now
Nice puppies.
everyone's asking if Lola is still alive. Do you know?
I haven't heard she died.
Okay, so
When
Crafters.
was she born? Let's see, is this one? 12. Should be 11.
2012, so she'd be 11.
Yeah, it's about when Bentley went.
Yeah. Let me see. So, Crafter said, I believe so. There was a picture of her posted late last year. Her sister Willow is alive. Her recipient posted this morning she still wants to work even though she has age-related mobility issues. And so it says the BP pups, Perry, Mia, Roxanne, and Ebony are at the Rainbow Bridge.
Perry went with Tracy. Is Tracy her name? She lived up the street here. She worked here for a while. Big dog, nice dog, but he paced.
Yeah.
Same feet, same side,
Right,
walking.
right.
He was a nice dog too.
Oh my gosh, look, and that's Ebony, I guess that's Lola, a little bit older. Huh. And that's at 6 months old. Thank you, Crafter. I think Crafter knows everything.
Who?
Crafty?
Oh yeah.
She knows everything. That's great. Oh, and there's Chris and Tracy. feeding on Puppy Hill. Okay, Crafter. Lola is a healthy dog, celebrated her 10th birthday last June. She is still living as far as I know. There's a new picture of her posted around Halloween. Excuse me. Okay, Diane H. Carlene, are you sleeping better these days? And how is your back?
My back is damn weird. I mean, I have two bulging discs. They didn't call them ruptured.
Yeah.
But at any rate, they can be extremely painful quick. And if I sit very carefully and mind my business and stand up straight, it don't bother me at all.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, there's certain things like putting the passenger side seatbelt on.
Yeah.
I can't get a hold of it, you know.
Right, right.
That kind of thing is stuff. But just coming out here now, I went to reach for my other shoe.
And you felt
Should
it.
not have done that.
Oh no.
I had to back up, sit down, straighten up, and it went away.
Yeah.
So it's manageable, but it is awful when it happens. It hurts.
Oh, I'll bet. And not predictable.
Well, it's predictable. Sit still.
There you go. And that's not
Sit
you.
still. Shut up.
That's
Don't
not-
cough.
Yeah,
and
there.
sneeze.
Oh, yeah.
Sneezing is a problem.
Yeah.
No, I've gotten to I can cough and sneeze. To cough, you hang on to your stomach like that, and then you can cough.
Wow.
But if I don't, it makes too many other things move around.
Well, what's the saying?
You learn.
Life is full of lemons, so make lemonade.
Lemonade. It's coming.
Okay, Shay Scooter's mama. Hi, Jamie and Carlene. Carlene, what was your DD meaning this morning about Cece? Is she possibly in heat? I get foggy at times and need clarification. Thank you. Have an awesome evening. Oh, that's nice.
We think Cece is in heat, yes. You never really know until you get them together.
Yeah.
But she started something last week. Now, whether that was the beginning of a heat or the end of a heat, or I don't know. So if it was the end of a heat, she's not really breedable now.
Yeah.
Another 6 months.
Yeah, Capri's a nice dog.
She is a very nice dog.
She's a nice dog.
She has some nice puppies.
Yeah.
I just happened to see Wallace.
Oh, isn't he beautiful?
He is lovely. Why on earth did we
Beautiful.
spay him? Wait, no,
He's
him.
beautiful
He's
dog.
a beautiful dog.
I think he's going to be every bit as big as Larky. What do you think?
He's a nice, big, solid dog.
He sure is. He sure is. He's
Walked well, you know. I mean,
yeah,
he
he's a
looks-
sweet dog.
Foot in each corner.
Yeah,
you know.
he's a sweet dog. Okay. Ancha, mail call with Carlene and Jamie and Sizzle and
They're over there.
Larky's there. Jim's over there. Fluffy. Hello ladies, just got here. How are you doing? And have you gotten more hat, Carlene? Heat?
Have we gone?
More hat.
Hat.
Do you think it's heat? Fluffy, I'm sorry. We're trying to figure out what that is.
More hat. Cat? That?
That's what I'm going through the alphabet myself. Chat. Fluffy, I think you're missing one letter and we can't figure it out. It's the end of the day for us. There's Tracy. Oh, good wait. Yes, it is. Okay, Fluffy said, talking about coins, I miss when we used cash. Cash is king.
Yeah. Now what? This is another thing. I spend dollars and they give me coins and they go in my cup holder in my car. Why don't you all clean out your cup holders and send us the coins? We'll put it in the great big jug over here.
I have some in my cup holder too. I
Bring
do.
them in. I mean, you're not going to do anything with them. Probably doesn't amount to too much. Put them in the jug.
Okay. Okay, and then Fluffy said, Carlene, you should have a podcast. You have so many stories to tell. You can have a podcast. It's online, YouTube or something, but it's interactive. You'll sit there and interview someone, and people can watch and ask questions.
Like
And
this, you mean?
kind of like this, yes, yeah. But they're recorded, and people can subscribe to it, and it's a little bit different than this, but it's.
You get paid for doing it?
I believe, depending on how many people have subscribed, then I believe there is. but don't quote me. I'm sure that someone will let you know because I'm not sure. Okay, Crafter said the BP litter was born June 16th, 2012. Look at that picture with Bud. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? That's very cute. Oh, there's Benny Ben. There's Bentley.
That was a good dog.
He was a great dog.
That was a well-trained dog.
He was a great dog. But you know, he was just as sweet,
He was very sweet.
easygoing.
He did whatever, you know, you talked to him and told him what you wanted him to do, and he did it.
He sure did.
Like I'm doing right there.
Yep,
He had
yep,
to stand still in front of the white.
yep. He was a good boy.
He is a good boy. A lot of hours went into it.
Oh, I'm sure of that.
So I'm missing him now. I only have 3.
Yeah.
I need one more dog.
Okay, Crafter said Willow was the pup that had HOD and you considered letting her sleep. She's now 10 and a half years old and enjoying retirement. What's HOD?
Orthopedic dyslexia.
Oh,
That's
okay.
about it.
Dysplasia, maybe?
No. HOD. I don't know. I've forgotten.
Okay. But she's now 10 and a half years old and enjoying retirement.
It's a very painful thing. It's growing pains for a puppy.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's painful.
Yeah.
It's painful. I've let a couple of them live.
That
I
were-
have put up some down.
Some that were suffering,
It gets
yeah.
so painful.
Yeah. Hi, big boy. Okay, and Fluffy said that Fluffy loves the Merles. And more hay.
That's what she was talking about down there.
Oh, I'm sorry. So let's go back to what she said. Okay, have you gotten more hay, Carlene? Fluffy, I'm sorry, that was the only thing. I was thinking of a letter on the first
Right.
side.
Hey, no, I should. I'm due to get it some more this week.
Are you?
sometime. Yeah.
Okay. Says Carlene, yes, there's money involved. That's why a lot of people are doing it. And Tracy's done with dinner. She's hauling the bowls in. Okay, well, I believe you're a sweet boy. Okay? No, not going to get close to the face. You know better than that. You know better than that. Okay.
Okay.
Those are all the comments. Anything you want to add today?
No.
Okay, I'll put Janine's mail away. And we will wish you all a good evening. Good night. Thank
Night,
you.
everybody.